all my uniques out there. This is your favorite girl, Akudo. Welcome to your unique world. For this week, we're going to talk about long distance relationship. What is long distance relationship? What are some of the things, factors that can sustain a long distance relationship? For this video, we're going to talk about long distance relationship and trust. To all my returning subscribers, hello, welcome back. For those of you that are not part of my family, what are you waiting for? You watch all the videos, you might as well come join us. You see the red button that says subscribe? Click on that button. Wait for the notification bell. Click on that one too. So you will be the first to see my videos once they drop. Now, let's jump right into it. I'm going to first of all define what is a long distance relationship. In a layman's definition, long distance relationship is a relationship between two people that love each other, but geographically they are in two different locations. One might be in America, another one in Nigeria, or Nigeria, Owerri, and Aba, or Georgia. Even in Georgia, maybe one is in Swanee, and then the other one is in long distance means they don't normally see each other. Is a long distance, like you live in America, one is living in Dallas, Texas, the other person is living in Atlanta, Georgia, one is living in Chicago, the other one is living in New York. Is a long distance relationship. Okay, now let's see the Google's definition of a long distance relationship. I read. It says a long distance relationship is an intimate bond between two people that are unlike conventional relationship. Okay, it is set between two people who are geographically distanced from each other, reducing greatly or nullifying face-to-face interaction and physical contact between them. So it is an intimate relationship between two people who are geographically distant from each other. They are not in the same geographical location. One is in one and one is in other. And there can be two kinds of long relationship. The one where you guys have never met yourself, maybe you met over the internet or you met online, but they live in a different state, you live in a different state, you guys go visit each other. Or the one where you guys started in the same state, but due to circumstances beyond your control, it might be the man or the woman was relocated, from work, maybe their work relocated to another state, or maybe he couldn't find work in the state where he was with you and he had to go to another state to go find a job. Or maybe the parents, maybe it's a lady, she has a sick parent and she had to go home to go take care of them in another state. There can be so many reasons why people are in love with each other, but geographically they are in two different places. And for this one of my uniques, that's my unique, you know yourself, sweetie, the one that wrote me asking me the question about she is in a long distance relationship. They have been dating for 3 months, and then the guy was transferred to another, another part of his company that is in another state. So she was asking me, should I continue the relationship? Should I break it? Because I know I'm not there, and he is somebody that likes attention, and I know if I'm not there, he might cheat on me. So should I continue the relationship or should I just call it off? And so this video is for you, my sister, and for all my uniques out there who are in such dilemma, who are in such situation, you don't know what to do. Should I call off the relationship, but I love him? Or should I stay in the relationship and go on into a long distance relationship with the person? So for this video, we're going to talk about the key thing before you even think about long distance relationship, my sister. This is for you and for all my uniques. The first thing we're going to talk about in this video, the next videos, I'm going to talk about the role of technology. I'm going to talk about communication. I'm going to talk about setting boundaries. The other videos, every single day, I will drop one video, maybe 9-10 minutes, explaining more about the long distance relationship. But for this video, we're going to talk about trust. What is trust? Let's first of all find what trust is. We'll say trust is essential for both parties in order for a long distance relationship to survive. It is especially important in a long distance relationship because often there is a fear that your partner will end up with another person. Lack of trust can lead to doubt, jealousy, suspicion, and being paranoid. It can lead to doubt, jealousy, suspicion, and being paranoid. So, my sister, now let's talk about trust. For me to even start to even tell you anything about long distance relationship, before you do, you walk away, you break it, you sustain, you play with it, you must first of all have trust. You heard what the definition says. Trust is an essential, an integral, an important aspect of long distance relationship. If you don't trust him, you don't trust her, my sister, don't even waste your time going into a long distance relationship. Remember, you're not going to be there all the time. For those of my sisters and my brothers who are FBIs that have to go look at the phone, have to go, there'll be no chance for you to do that because he is all the way in another state. For those of us that want to stalk the man or stalk my sister, follow her around to go see where you are not in that state to see that. So you see why trust is very important, because all your FBI and all your snooping and all your crawling and all your stalking, you won't have time to do it in another state. So that's why you have to trust him. You have to trust her, my sister. You have to believe that if she says she's going to go to work and go home, she's going to go to work and go. You have to believe it in your heart. Because if you don't believe it in your heart, guess what you're going to do to yourself? You're going to give yourself high blood pressure. You're going to give yourself obimbawa. You're going to give yourself broken heart. You're going to get yourself sick. So, my sister, the first thing is trust. Do you trust him enough for him to go to another state and work, do what he needs to do? Do you trust him enough? Do you trust her enough that when she is out there, she's not cheating on you? She's not doing things that she's not supposed to do. He is not doing things he's not supposed to. Do you trust it? Remember what the definition said. It said, if you don't have trust, four things will happen. You begin to doubt. Whatever comes out of his or her mouth, you will doubt it. You will say, oh, she's lying. Oh, he's lying. It's not true. Okay, you are doubting everything, which is not a good place to be in. Number two, you're going to be jealous. Jealous of everything. If you are talking with him on the phone and somebody says hi, who is that? Who said hi? Is that your girlfriend? Is that the person you're dating now? You are not getting yourself into a frenzy because you are so jealous that he is somewhere out there having fun or she is somewhere out there having fun. Number three, when you don't trust, it will lead to suspicion. You're going to suspect everything he says or does, everything she says or does. If she said, oh, I couldn't call you last night because I got in so late from work, we had a hectic day, I could not call you. You're lying. You know you're lying. You went to the club with your girlfriend. That's why you didn't call me. Honey, when you called me, I couldn't answer because we were in a meeting. Liar, you lying. You are not in no meeting. My sister, you're not even there to know. But because you don't trust him or you don't trust her, that suspicion is somewhere. Whatever they say, you now begin to have selective hearing. When he says come, you only hear go. When she says, oh honey, I love you. What you heard is I love you. I loved you, not love. I loved you. So you don't love me anymore? You begin to suspect everything because you don't trust. And finally, he says you begin to be paranoid. You begin to see things that are not there. You begin to feel things that are not there. You begin to hear things that nobody said to you because all is in your mind. And those four things can only come when you don't trust your partner. So for my uniques out there, my sister that wrote this email and my other sisters, if you do not have trust in a relationship, whether you guys met over the internet or you guys are now seeing each other before he or she moved to another state, please, my sister, make sure you trust that person. If you don't trust that person, it is okay. Sonia, bye-bye. See you later. Go your way, because that is the only way you can keep your sanity. If you do not trust your lover, your husband, your wife, your partner, if you do not trust them, long distance relationship is not for you, baby. It is not for you, because all you're going to end up doing is hurting yourself, doubting everything he says, suspecting everything she says, suspecting every move, being jealous of nothing, being all paranoid, and at the end of the day, you keep yourself miserable, you keep the man miserable. At the end of the day, there is still no relationship, and you are damaged, you are broken, you are hurt. For what reason? Something you single-handedly put yourself into. So, my sister, my brother, this is for today. Trust. Long distance relationship can survive. Long distance relationship can thrive. Long distance relationship, due to certain circumstances, maybe it didn't start like that. You guys were lovers in the same state before, maybe they moved because of one reason or the other. That is not the time to begin to not trust your partner. If you do not want to trust your partner, then stay away from long distance relationship. Because if you don't trust them, there is no need being in a long distance relationship with them. You're going to get yourself sick. You're going to get him sick. You're going to get him crazy. You crazy too. So what do you gain? So please, 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 my sister, this is the first aspect of it. Trust in a long distance relationship. That is the only way your relationship will thrive. All right. And I'm going to put a video. I did 2 videos on trust. I'm going to put it in the description box. So go click on it and go watch it and tell me what you think about it. If you do not have trust, then my sister, run while so as fast as your leg can take you. Long distance relationship is not for you. Remember to give us a thumbs up, share this video, and please subscribe to the channel. I need you to come join me in my family. Remember, trust is the foundation of every relationship, both long distance relationship or physical face-to-face relationship. But it is necessary and needed in a long distance relationship because that's the only way it will thrive. And for the next video, we're going to talk about long distance relationship, but in this case, we're going to talk about communication. Why is communication important? Opening a line of communication. That's going to be part 2 of this video, okay? Remember, you are beautifully and wonderfully made by God. That is why you are unique. Be kind to yourself and to each other. Mwah! Bye-bye.